Hi, Crystal here from Space to Love, and today I am hanging out in front of my closet. I want to do this little project. Let's see, I don't know if a lot of people know this about me, but I did live in New York. I was in the East Village for a little bit, and I lived in a really small apartment. My bedroom was 6 by 9. So for my shoe organization there, I actually bought a bunch of white shoe boxes from Uline, and my roommate at the time had a Polaroid camera. So it was really fun to take the pictures, use double-sided tape and put them on the white boxes. And I had one of my friends build shelving going around the perimeter of the room, and I was able to double stack 2 pairs of shoes around the perimeter of the room. But it looked cool because of the pictures and the white boxes, and it looked really streamlined and organized and nice. But you know, it's always organizing and trying to be as creative as possible with the small amount of space. But here I don't really have too much of an issue with space, and I do have clear bins instead of the white Uline boxes. But even still that they're clear bins, I find that it's still hard to kind of see exactly what shoe is where when I'm standing up and trying to get dressed. So I thought I would try to recreate that look today, doing pictures on these boxes, just 'cause. And I don't have a Polaroid camera, but I do have this cool little Zink printer, and you can change the size of the tape. So it's going to be a 2-inch size tape, and it's going to print out a picture about 2 by 3. And so I'm going to go ahead and take pictures of all my shoes and then print them out there. And then I thought, if it looks really cool, what if somebody wanted to recreate this look but didn't have this printer? So while I'm at it, I'm going to also print out some on my regular printer and then maybe laminate them to kind of get that same kind of nice look. So I have this laminator I got this from Amazon. So I'm going to do that as well. And then, but I think even if you can't use a picture, we could always just use a label maker. So if you do have shoes and you want to make sure like which one goes in what bin. Anyway, so I'm going to start taking pictures, and of course I'm not a professional photographer, and I don't have a backdrop to make them look nice. So I just did some white printing paper, and I'm going to stage my shoes like this to take pictures. I thought with the white backdrop would look the best. Gotta make do with what you have. And all right, so I'm going to start taking pictures of all of my shoes, and I do have about 30 pairs of shoes. Some people do ask me that, like, how many shoes do you have, or what do you think the perfect amount of shoes is to have? And I really think that you really want to live within the means of your space. So me with 30 pairs of shoes, I don't feel like I'm overflowing at all. I think I'm living within the means of my space. And all the ones that I have here, I like them, I wear them. However, I am going to take the time, since I'm taking them out of the boxes and taking pictures of them, I'm really going to ask myself, am I still wearing them? Do I want to wear them? Are they comfortable? Do they hurt my feet? Are they in style? Do I feel like, am I gonna wear these again? So I will go through that little decluttering process. I feel like any opportunity that you have to go through your things and kind of let go of a couple, even if it's like 1 or 2 pairs, it's still worth it. So we'll see how that goes. And all right, well, I'm gonna get started. Okay, so I'm finished taking all the pictures, and as you can see, I put all the stickers on, and I just wanted to show you the last one here. This is how it is when it's printed out, and then it just peels off nice. And then we put it on the bin, and we make sure the label is nice and straight like that. It looks really good. Yeah, so that fits in right there. And like I said, I was also doing, taking the pictures and laminating them. And with these, that's what it looks like here. I kind of made the pictures a little bit smaller just so I wasn't using as much ink, but I think I do prefer that size if I was to do this again for a client. And then here I was also wanted to play around with how the shoe style, like the shoes, like one is front, one is back. If you actually are putting your shoes on a shelf in a closet, I definitely suggest storing your shoes this way because you actually save some space, which is nice. But yeah, laminating these were super easy. I just put it on with double-sided tape, and I used actually this great little paper cutter, so my lines were nice and straight, and then, you know, double-sided tape, and then that was with the, again, this laminator, and I will have the link below for all that stuff if you want it. Yeah, but that looks good like that, so that would go in the closet there. But if we don't have a laminator, we don't have a, you know, the Zink printer, then we can always use just regular label maker. And then this, I just said Calvin Klein gold wedge. You can see what it is, you know exactly what it is. But of course it makes it a lot clearer about, you know, what is in the bin. And also if it has a label on it, then you know where it goes back. So your shoes should always go back to where they belong, and that will help you stay organized. So like I said, keeping them in the bin helps you stay organized, but also I put them in categories. So instead of just putting them back and, you know, just having these here and seeing the pictures, all my sandals are together, all my flats are together, all my heels are together, and then it goes into boots and sneakers. So I know, like, when I'm looking for my heels, I know what row to look in. You know, it's not crazy necessary when you only have like this amount of shoes, but when you do have a lot of shoes, it's really great to make your categories and organize your shoes that way. Okay, so that was kind of fun actually, and it didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to. And oh, and by the way, I did get rid of 2 pairs of shoes. I actually both liked them and I wore them, but I kind of wore them out too much. So they definitely seen better days and I had to let them go. So I guess I'm down to 28 pairs of shoes. So okay. Anyway, so I hope you found this helpful and kind of inspiring. And yeah, so if you like this, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and comment below if you have any shoe organizing tips that you'd like to share with us in the Space to Love community. And you can always find out more about us on spacetolove.com or go to Instagram at spacetolove. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.